Okay, it says we're live, but I don't know if we're actually live or not. This is I haven't streamed in a while, so I don't know. Okay, it's all working. We're live. This is good. So there's actually a viewer or two. Okay. Anyway, so what I'm going to do in this stream is I'm going to try to name every single world city. Because I've been avoiding doing this quiz, and because it just takes so much time. It takes like 2 or 3 hours to do this. But I figured now would be a good time just to do it, and if I can stream it and maybe even get some like chat interaction, then hey, that's even better. So okay, wow. So Plaxi says hi, so this is good. That means that we're rolling. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is, since I just tweeted the link to the video, I'm going to, let's see, and again, guys, bear with me because I haven't streamed. It's been like over a year, I think, since I've streamed anything, so I completely forget how like the whole interface works and stuff. Yeah, and the annoying thing is that I can't seem to... Okay, I need to be able to see the chat. And I don't know how to properly do that, so I'm sorry guys, I don't mean to waste anybody's time here, but unfortunately I just really don't know how this works. How do you... Alright, okay. What it is YouTube keeps changing their interface, and so like it's different every time, you know? Alright, I think I figured it out. Good, so there's something called a control room. And now I can see the chat. The problem is that, so I'm using OBS for those who know anything about streaming, and like OBS has this little top chat window, but the problem is if I click on this window here to actually play the game, then the top chat window in OBS disappears. So yeah, so that's not good. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to, so I found this little thing on Twitter recently. Somebody tweeted, instead of Wordle, it's Worldle. Haha, very punny. So I'm going to play this for like 5 minutes while people are still sort of coming in. If anyone is, you know, as the Twitter link might get some more traction. So for now, we're going to play Worldle, and are we supposed to guess what country this is? So this is obviously Hong Kong. That's... Okay, that's extremely easy. How do I just refresh to go again? Wait, what? Is it going to show me the same thing the entire time? Okay, that's kind of weird. Yeah, okay, Hong Kong, so what? So... Okay, this is stupid. Wait, what the hell's... What is this? I thought this would be a little fun game that we can play while we're waiting for more people. It seems to be stuck on Hong Kong. Okay. Alright, this website is clearly not working. Alright, whatever. Let's just get started. Honestly, let's just jump into it. So here we go. let's do this. And I was wondering how, like, what is the best way to do this? And I think what I'm gonna do is just um, start right here. Start with sort of the center here, 0, 0, and then work sort of outwards from there. So that's how I'm gonna do it. So first city is Lagos. It's kind of huge. I wish we got to go in the settings here, and we'll highlight last city named, and we'll size it by population. I wish you could scale it down. I mean, this is pretty large, you know. I wish you could make the scale a little bit smaller, but all right, Lagos, and let's just keep doing. So I just posted a video of me doing the Africa cities quiz, and I was like, you know, kind of rusty. I really haven't done anything city related or geography related in a while. It's really been a long time, so I am a little bit rusty here, but here we go. So Lagos, Ibadan. Let's just keep going. So let's just do Nigeria. So Kano is the biggest city in the north, and Port Harcourt in the south. Benin City, which is not in Benin, weirdly. Oyo is a place. I think Katsina is a state, but I guess it's a city also. What other Nigerian cities do I know? Oh man. Oh, even though I literally played the Africa portion of this quiz yesterday, so I should theoretically. I mean, I didn't do very well. I think I got like 150 cities, maybe, or something in Africa yesterday, so I'll probably do a little bit better just because of the recall, but anyway, let's keep going. So Cotonou and Porto Novo are there, and then Accra, Kumasi, Bouake, Abidjan. Did I spell that right? Yes, Yamoussoukro. Yamoussoukro is the government capital, and Abidjan is the economic capital. Ouagadougou. Do I know any other cities in Burkina Faso? I used to be way better at West Africa. All right. What are we doing here? So Mali, so Bamako, and Ségou, and Sikasso, and hello to Purahan Pachari. There's a bit of a lag, by the way, as I'm learning. Again, I'm sort of haven't streamed in a while, so I forget some of the finer details. Timbuktu, and we're just going to keep going. Let's see. The Mauritania, what's the capital of Mauritania? Mauritania. Nouakchott. Oh, he's the guy. Okay, you beat me in Africa. I mean, that's good. Yeah, if you're into geography, it probably wasn't all that hard to beat me in Africa. I didn't do super well. I was just talking about it earlier on stream. So we're just doing West Africa here. Bissau. Yeah, and please do let me know if if there's any like technical issues, because again, I'm said this a million times, but I really don't know what I'm doing right now in terms of setting up the stream. Wait, Gadez, yeah. Let's do Morocco. And what am I missing? Fez, Marrakesh, Casablanca, Rabat. Oh, okay, whatever. North Africa now. Oh, there's a goddess in. Actually, that's interesting because yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. Goddess is the old name for Cadiz, Spain. But it's weird that that would. Did that work in the Africa quiz? Well, anyway, I don't know. Yeah, just gonna keep going and try to finish off Africa. So Libya. Um, yeah, and Libya is barely a country at this point. Um, Tripoli. I forgot. It seems like I'm like forgetting. Okay, well it's fine. This is the World Cities quiz, so. Oh, Misrata, that's the one that I forgot. I mean, there's quite a few that I. Yeah, Beni Walid, Egypt. We have Cairo and Alexandria and Giza and New Cairo and Suez, Port Said, Sharm el Sheikh, Sharm el. Spelling will perpetually be an issue. Mansoura. What did I just do? Did it count? Where's Mansoura? Oh. Well, what? Yeah, I was talking about the one in Egypt. Mansoura, Louisiana. That was an accident. Okay. Luxor, Aswan. Okay. Jamena. Yaoundé. Douala. Malabo. Bangui. I don't know too many cities in the sort of the very center African region. Libreville and Port Gentil are the two in Gabon that I know. And of course, Brazzaville, Kinshasa, Lubumbashi. Kisangani, that's the one, yeah. Those are kind of the main cities of the DRC. Okay, Juba. Going up here to Sudan. Khartoum. Port Sudan. I don't think I really know any others besides those. We got Eritrea and Ethiopia. Yeah, Ethiopia is tough. I really should be knowing more. Oh, excuse me. A lot of focusing and it makes me yawn. Got Mogadishu and Hargeisa, the capital of Somaliland. I don't know any cities in Puntland. Nairobi. And I used to, I mean, Kenya is such an interesting place. I was reading about sort of like a lot of people moved there from Britain because it's extremely sort of isolated and the climate's very nice. And apparently some weird stuff went on there. There's like, I mean, there's just some weird stuff there, so it's interesting. And there's still sort of white people, white Kenyans. There's quite a few. I think there's several thousand. I mean, most people left, obviously, after decolonization, but yeah, but there's quite a few. So Kampala is the capital of Uganda. I learned yesterday that the capital of Burundi is not Bujumbura, but it is rather some place that I forget. Gitagi? Gitangi? Gitanga? This is embarrassing because now I'm literally missing a national capital. Like I no longer know all the national capitals. Oh, Gitenga. No, Gitena? What? Gitega? It's Gitega. Okay, good. Okay, so it's Gitega. And then the capital of Rwanda is Kigali. Okay, and that kind of rounds out. I mean, I'm not great at Africa, unfortunately. Vep209 says, hi guys. Hello to Vep. We got some viewers kind of going in and out here, and I totally get that. I mean, I will admit this is not the most interesting stream, but I'm imagining people can kind of just pop in and out as they wish. And now Blantyre, I was saying this in the Africa video, Blantyre is another sort of European enclave still. There's still, I think, 20,000 white people living in Blantyre. So kind of interesting, not something people really talk about. Okay, Ventook and Walvis Bay and Gaborone. Wambo. Yes, I know 2 cities in Angola. Good. Lusaka, Harare, Livingston, and what am I missing in Mozambique again? There's Beira, and yeah, that's another thing about streaming is like, because I haven't streamed in a while, I'm not really like in my comfort zone, and so I'm just, yeah, my brain is just getting a little fried, but that's okay. And so last time when I played the Africa quiz, I forgot about these island countries because you can't really see them on the map, so I have to remember that they still exist. All right, South Africa, we're going to get a few cities here. Here, let's knock out the little countries. Lesotho and Eswatini, Mbabane. No, Port. Yeah, I'm sure there's a city somewhere named Elizabeth. Newcastle, there's a Newcastle, South Africa, there's a Newcastle, England, there's a Newcastle, Australia, there's a Newcastle, I mean, in terms of like fairly prominent, fairly larger cities. I already did Bloemfontein. Cape Town. I for some reason I'm really struggling with Western Cape Province. I don't know what it is. Can't remember any cities there. Um, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Moving on. So so Cape Verde, Praia, Palmas de Gran Canaria. Um, excuse me. Yeah, I wonder what I got there in the U.S. What is that? Oh, Elizabeth. Oh yeah, Elizabeth, New Jersey. How could I forget that? Man, America is going to be a whole big section. Um, let's just do Brazil. I don't know why. I just feel like kind of doing Brazil. Start with Brasilia, the capital, and we'll go on to the big cities. Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, Manaus, Recife, Belém. Okay, yeah, San Luis is a thing, but I meant to do São Luís. Um, those are the three cities in Brazil. It's like Maceió and João Pessoa and Recife. Teresina, Fortaleza. Been a while since Brazil. All right. Let's see. Campo Grande. There was one. Yeah. I don't want to get slowed down too much. Porto Alegre. Florianopolis. Belo Horizonte. Goiânia. Campinas. Curitiba. I always thought the Brazilian pronunciation was kind of funny. It's like not what you expect. I guess what I expect is Spanish, but it's not. I keep thinking of Santa Catarina, but that's a state, I'm pretty sure. And did I misspell that? Yeah, okay. Um, Uberlandia. It's Rondonópolis. Um, Santos. Yes, that's like the port city for Sao Paulo. Victoria. Santarém. That's what I was thinking of up there in the north. Did I already do Cuiabá? No. Uh, and again, I had a project having to do with Brazil, and this was actually several years ago, but it helped me learn more about Brazilian demographics and kind of the structure of the society and things like that. And I learned some city names as well. So, um, what's the capital of Acre, the state of Acre? Sucks that you can't see my mouse. I just realized that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well, something, if I do another stream, that's something to keep in mind. But the state of Acre is here. I'm zooming in on it, and I'm just wondering if what's the name of the city there? There used to be, it's like you know, Fitzcarraldo and that whole thing, and the rubber tycoons, and there's a city there that's was the center of all that, and I can't seem to remember its name, unfortunately. Okay. So we're just gonna keep going, I guess. It's not typing in the box there. Okay, Montevideo, La Plata. Oh, that's in Argentina. Okay. Buenos Aires. Mercedes is the only other city I know in. Wait, is there not a city named La Plata in Uruguay? No, there isn't. What about? Yeah, okay, that's the one I was thinking of. But all right, so let's keep going with Argentina, I guess, since we kind of Mar de Plata. No, did I spell that wrong? What am I? Oh, Del Plata. Okay, sorry. My Spanish is not fantastic. Rosario. Oh, Santa. There's one in Argentina too, isn't there? No. What am I thinking of? Hmm. Okay. I guess it actually kind of helps in this case to use this little menu here. Because like Cordoba, there's so many places named Cordoba in Spain, and I think Venezuela, and just a bunch of places. So what's the Rio Gallegos? Comodoro Rivadavia? Neken? Ne? Yes. What are the names of the Welsh cities? There's like these Welsh um a bunch of Welsh people moved to Argentina in like 1870 or something. Um Move stuff around here. Okay. So the Welsh place is called. I can't remember. Okay. Sorry, rest in peace, headphone users. Again, I need to figure out my audio situation a little bit better. All right. So more Argentina. So Santa Rosa. I'm trying to remember the one that's in the northwest. There's a couple of sort of decent sized cities there. Um, Santa Clara? No. Well, that's Santa Clara, California. Is there, what is Viña del Mar? Is that in Chile? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, that's near Valparaiso. Val. God, my spelling is atrocious. Santiago. So I think it takes the largest by population if you don't type a country name. So it just takes, I guess Santiago, Chile is the biggest one. So let me zoom out here. Do some Chilean cities. Arica, but there's one farther south that's the Chilean cities. Antofagasta. Is it Fagasta? Yes. And there's definitely one that starts with the letter T. No, yeah, that was a Latin American city, but it's not the one. No. Two. All right, I gotta get, and then the Chilean ones. So Ushuaia is famous for being the southernmost city, but then there's Puerto Williams, which is technically even farther south. Okay, I don't know why they renamed it to Cabo de Hornos. Ushuaia, and then what's the Ushuaia, Punta Arenas. Okay, Punta. That's the one that's so you can see this one has, I don't know, these population numbers are a little bit old, but this has about 150,000. This is about I thought it had less. I thought Ushuaia had like 50,000 people, but and then Puerto Williams is quite small, but it is technically farther south than Ushuaia, so it is kind of the southernmost city in a way. Falkland Islands, I only know Stanley. Okay, Stanley, UK? Does that work? Stanley, Falkland Islands? Okay. And I think there's a place called Goose. Well, no, that's not even real. Okay, never mind. There's Goose something. Again, this is like thinking back. I was reading about the Falklands War and stuff, but so Puerto Montt, Valdivia, Chillán. And there's a few that I'm. Oh, Chiloé, I think, is an island or something. Gosh, I'm so out of practice for this. If I did this quiz every day, man, like I would improve. Well, I suppose anyone would improve at that rate. Asuncion in Paraguay and Santa Cruz. Well, I'm pretty sure there's one in Paraguay as well. No? What? What is the Then in that case, what's it called? Um, so okay, I wasn't typing it in, but I knew there was a city named Paraná in Argentina because it's named after the river. But it's so embarrassing. This whole area right up here, I was literally reading about it last week, and I just can't remember. Okay, Bolivia, so Cochabamba. I don't know if I know any other Bolivian cities. I mean, there's the whole salt flat thing, but I don't think that counts as a city. There's Arica, and then there's what is it? Piche something. I don't remember. Lima, Trujillo, Iquitos in the Amazon, Cusco. What is that? The third city of Peru, which is starts with an A, and it's I totally forget. All right, moving on. So Quito and Guayaquil are the main cities of Ecuador. There's also there's another city in Ecuador that's like kind of popular with expats from the US because it's relatively safe, it's kind of cheap. It's a lot of these things they come back to me. They come back to me later. So we just got to keep working. Gotta keep working. So Bogota. Cartagena. What am I thinking of? Why can't I remember Venezuelan cities? There's definitely one that starts with an M. That, for some reason, I just can't remember. It's why it's not Cordoba. I thought it was. Is there one in Colombia? I suppose there is, but it's very tiny. Back when certain like events were happening in Venezuela, I was reading about it, and I had some cities that Valencia. Yeah, that's the big one. I know there's a lot of cities in Venezuela that have the same name as cities in Spain. So, Georgetown. Okay, Georgetown, Guyana. Is it one word? What? Then what the hell is the capital of Guyana? Paramaribo, Cayenne. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I typed Georgetown and I got some. I'm not even sure. The one in Malaysia. Yeah, okay. Because it is actually fairly substantial. So, um, so let's make sure I don't miss any of these islands. So the Trinidad and Tobago port of Spain. Um, Oh boy, I'm so bad at these. Okay, so there's Castries and St. Lucia and St. John's and well, so see they got me here because I remember some of the names, but I don't remember for a lot of them I don't remember which country or which island goes with which city. So I think St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda. St. John. Yeah, St. Oh, this is really bad. Yeah, these ones are hard for me to remember. And again, the I just feel like the older I get and the more I do like real life stuff, I used to have so much free time like in school and like in high school and middle school and I would just spend hours on this every single day, just looking at these cities and these maps and stuff. And now I still, do a lot of that stuff for work and obviously even just for in my free time, but it's not the same. It's not the same. And so the knowledge fades because my brain realizes that there's no point storing this information. Um, I thought there was another Mercedes there. There's some sort of Santa there, I swear. Nope. Santa. Well, there's a lot of Santa Rosas. Yeah, yeah, that's a tough one. Kingston, Montego Bay. Cockburn Town is what is that, Turks and Caicos or something? San Juan. Okay, San Juan. I wonder what did San Juan did I get before that? San Juan, Argentina. Ah, and where is that? I wonder. That's not in the play? Oh, Santa Rosa, Argentina. That's San Juan. So that was one of the cities that I was kind of thinking of. I remember reading about that area in San Juan and going north. It's just such a fascinating place. All right. All right, let's do Panama. I'm trying to remember the name of that. Well, the Gatun, no, but it's a Cologne? Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I have no interaction on my tweet whatsoever. Um, so, but did anyone actually click on it? So, so yeah, okay. So it turns out the tweet didn't help at all. Interesting. Okay, whatever. Panama. Yeah, Panama. Yeah, I don't know. So Costa Rica. It's pretty much the only city I know there. There's Managua. Bluefields. That's one of my favorite ones. I don't understand. It's named after some English guy, I think. Tegucigalpa. Yeah, there's a few others that I'm completely missing in this region here. I'm learning really how out of shape I am when it comes to all this. So Belize City is the largest city, and then Belmopan is the capital, I guess, is how it works. And we've reached Mexico. So where's San Cristobal is, wait, what? No, Ecatepec, that's not what I wanted. Okay, is there one in Guatemala? What am I thinking of? What am I? Okay, well, let's just go into Mexico. So this should give me, I should be able to get maybe 50, maybe more. So get all the resort cities there. Let's see. Merida and Campeche. And, what is the one that's what is the one? So there's obviously Veracruz, but there's one between, well, Tabasco. Okay, Tabasco is the state. No, I'm ah, it's like a port city involved with oil. Minatitlan. Villahermosa, that's what I was thinking of. But there's another one. Gua. There's one starting with a C or a G, I forget. All right. What's the one? Tapachula, the one that's kind of next to Guatemala. And then there's, I guess, Oaxaca. There's a few cities there that are kind of up in the highlands. Isn't there one like Juan Bautista or something? But what am I thinking of? It's like kind of right here. Ah, shit! My mouse doesn't work. It's like near. I think it's in Veracruz State, and it's kind of in a jungle area. But anyway, Mexico City. We already got Ecatepec. Kind of lucky. I know that city. I believe it's actually the second largest city in Mexico technically, but it's really not. It's really like not well known because it's just basically part of Mexico City. Monterrey. Matamoros. Let's see. And this is another area where I used to know more. Or, sorry, the Mexican one is Nuevo Laredo. see. Saltillo and there's Monterrey and then yeah, I'm not as strong as I was back when I actually did the Mexico Cities quiz. Going back to sort of the central plain of Mexico here. Okay, Tula, Mexico. Let's get the major cities out of the way. Tijuana, Mexicali. Is there right next to it? It's like San Jose del Cabo or something. Yes. Okay. What's the one that's next to Tijuana? It's like yeah, I don't remember. Do I get 2 and 1? Which one is this? This is Nogales, Sonora. Yes, I do get 2 and 1. Nice. What are the cities in Sonora? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so bad. Um that's the big one. No, there's a pretty big one that I'm missing it's between Mazatlan and Ciudad Obregón. And it starts with a C. And it is, let's see. Oh man. It starts with a C and it has like 1 million people, and I'm sure Pedro Fernandez in the comments is just like on the edge of his seat or just like wants to type it in or whatever. Okay, let's think. So Tijuana, Mexicali, San Luis. There's literally one. There's one right near Tijuana that I'm kind of missing, and it starts. It's not like. Is it? It's like it's not Escondido or Esmeralda or man. Okay, all right. Where was I? Part of me actually wishes that they had labels on some of these, and you know what? I'm going to actually change this for now temporarily and make the city dots a little bit smaller because it'll allow me to more easily see which ones I'm missing. So so I'm missing like the entire south coast of Mexico. So there's like Salina Cruz. There is Acapulco. There is, what's the other famous resort? Puerto Vallarta. I just randomly remembered Linares. What? Where is Linares? Oh, I guess this one's maybe a little bit larger. I'm pretty sure there's one near Monterey. Um, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. And then, well, I might as well get, is San Pedro, yeah, that's like, it's kind of a neighborhood of Monterey, I would think, but it's, you could consider it a separate city, I suppose. Technically, it's a separate municipality, probably. Torreon, that's a good one. I keep thinking about that city that starts with an E that's next to Tijuana, and it's like as whatever. I'll never get it. So what major ones am I missing in Mexico? So I have Guadalajara, and I have I'm missing a bunch here. So I have Toluca, and I have Aguascalientes, and oh, there's that one. There's that one that's like has a lot of Americans. San Miguel de Allende, but that's not a very large city. There's Leon, which is huge. Okay, good. I'm glad I got that one. And there is um yeah. I swear there's one that starts with a Z. There's also I'm missing a few down here. Morelos. No, that's a state. Morelos is a state. Gosh, Mexico is so frustrating. I have so many that are just right on the tip of my tongue. Uh, make sure I spell it right. Yes. Oh, I missed one in a few in Peru actually. See, it's funny. I'm doing Mexico, and all of a sudden the Peru ones just like float up in my brain. It's just that's just how it works. It's weird. Um, or is Cuenca even in Peru? Actually, I no, it's in Ecuador. Okay, Cuenca. Yeah. Um, okay, and Jalapa. Swear, like Zamora is a city, and I keep thinking of Zacatecas, which is a state, but I can still type it in and see what happens. So what did I get here? It is a city. Oh, okay. All right. Huh. So, Saltillo and Monclova. I have Torreon, and I have Durango and Chihuahua. Um, Salamanca. Oh, Morelia, that's the one I'm missing. That's a pretty big city. Not Morelos. Michoacan. Yeah, that's weird. So Cuernavaca is in Morelos, and then Morelia is in Michoacan. Zapopan. That's the other part of Guadalajara. Zapopan is like wealthier, kind of. There's a weird place. I don't know. I can't find. There's yeah. Okay, so Hermosillo, Ciudad Obregón, and Mazatlan, but there's one right here that I'm missing, right between these two. And I have Cancun and Chetumal, Campeche, Villahermosa. I swear San Cristobal is a city in somewhere here. San Cristobal. Am I making that up? What's there? There's like a yeah, oh well. What did I just name? Esmeralda in Brazil. Okay. In Brazil, we have Florianopolis, Curitiba, Campinas, Sao Paulo. I'm missing a pretty large city somewhere here. Campinas. Already got this. Yeah, that was here. It's a good one. 600,000 people. Hi, I haven't seen your videos in a while, but I will continue watching them. Thank you, YouTuber Vietnam. Thanks for that. All right, so Mexico, I think what we'll do is I'm sure that things will come back. So I guess we just have to do it. We have to embark on the United States now. So we have to be careful because things that I type might end up also existing in other countries, but we have to do it sooner or later, so we might as well do it now. So so here we go. So let's just start in the corner. There's San Diego. And there's Chula Vista, Coronado, Imperial Beach, Calexico, El Centro, Yuma, Escondido, Carlsbad, California. All right, and so while nobody is watching, I'm going to grab a snack. Ooh. all the famous places. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Um, I gotta get way more in the LA area. Huntington Beach. I just need more. How do they treat Pasadena, I wonder? Oh wow, okay, that actually works. Huh. Okay. I think actually I already got, yeah, that is the largest Lancaster. The other Lancaster, Pennsylvania is actually smaller, I think. Victorville. Um, so Los Angeles area, Pasadena, Culver City, City of Industry. Palm Springs. And what is this? Oh, Hemet, Palm Springs, Redlands, San Bernardino, Riverside, Corona Rancho, Cucamonga, Orange. Oh, that's nice. You can use state abbreviations. That's awesome. That makes my life so much easier. And those places in Southern California that are like between LA and San Diego. So Anaheim, Irvine, uh, Encinitas, that's what I was trying to think of. La Jolla, no. Malibu, Santa Barbara. Oxnard, Lompoc. Slow, San Luis Obispo. Um, oh, not Santa Ana, Santa Maria, California. Um, I got the Anaheim, Torrance. I mean, there's Compton. Is Watts a neighborhood of LA? Yeah, I don't know. What did I typed it in, but it gave me something. It gave me Watts, Oklahoma. Okay. Pasadena. Yeah. LA is a place I haven't really spent much time in. Um, I've pretty much only been there twice, and it was just passing through. So I don't know the cities on a personal level out there. Um, we're just gonna do we're gonna do the north, sort of the Bay Area now. And these are places I have actually been, and that makes it much, much easier to know all the tiny little cities. Palos Heights is actually in Illinois. I mean, I might as well still type it. But I meant to say Palos Hills. No? Where's Palos Hills? Oh, they're both in Illinois. No, what am I? I'm not thinking of that. What am I thinking of? Well, let's get the easy, the low-hanging fruit. Cupertino. City, Fremont, Hayward, San Mateo, San Mateo, California. Actually, for this, I literally have to do tiniest. I can't even zoom in any farther. That is a limitation of this tool, I suppose. Of this map, I mean. Half Moon Bay, Pacifica. Novato. What am I missing in Marin County? So many things. Novato. Okay, well. Now I'm doing the East Bay, Valley area, Livermore, Dublin, Pleasanton, El Cerrito, Oakland and Berkeley and North Oakland. Oh, I guess that's not a place. Okay. Yeah, every time I type a San, it's always there's always another one somewhere else. San Jose, Gilroy. Salinas. So I got Santa Cruz. I'm definitely missing more Bay Area stuff. Now I'm getting into like the valleys, still I guess technically the Bay Area, but barely. Yeah, that's yeah. SoCal, but still counts. Okay, Vallejo. Okay, I gotta figure out Marin counties here. Sausalito. And I'm definitely missing. I had Daly City, Burlingame, South San Francisco. I'm pretty sure there's a place called Brisbane. Burlingame, San Mateo, Redwood City. Did I get that one? I already got it. Redwood City. Redwood City and then Palo Alto. I mean, Mountain View, Cupertino, Santa Clara, California. Santa Clara, Saratoga, Cupertino. Los Altos Hills, is that what it's called? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure a Bay Area native could point out quite a few more, but I am not a native. San Dimas. I swear that's in some TV show or some movie. Isn't it in what's it called? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. They're supposed to be living in San Dimas or something. Um, okay, so I should probably do the valley. So doing those cities. Stockton, Modesto, and what's the other one? Well, Fresno's okay. Fresno, Vacaville, Fresno, Bakersfield. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, I'm focusing hard. I can either focus hard and do really well, or like not focus at all, and then I'm kind of on autopilot, but I'm really, I don't know. You can't really get exceptional performance. I don't know. It's kind of a balance. Bakersfield. Bakersfield was where I had my first In-N-Out burger. It was very good. Tehachapi. What? I swear that's a place. Okay. All right. And then so I think Salton City is a city. Yeah. Okay, good. So anyway, near Fresno, there's a bunch of cities which I seem to be forgetting. Fresno, there. What? I mean, Tulare. Merced. Yeah, see now it looks a little better because it's like an actual line of cities. But I'm definitely missing a few near Tulare. So we have Tracy, we have Modesto, Stockton, Sacramento, Davis. All right, so Healdsburg, and then we keep going north, and we hit. Well, there's Eureka all the way up there, but Laytonville. Guerneville is a place. Bodega Bay is a place. Stinson Beach is a place. Inverness, California is a place. San Rafael, Novato, Sausalito. Uh, so there's Santa Rosa. In case I haven't, okay, I still haven't gotten that one. And then there's Sebastopol. Well, okay. Sebastopol, California. Yeah. Petaluma. Um, oh, that's weird. Things are kind of maybe the chat is rendering out of order or something, but um, Vietnam says congrats on 200 subscribers. So yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm not really trying like extremely hard to expand my channel right now, but I think if I just keep putting out videos, you know, eventually it'll gain traction. I try to go for like one video per week on average. I know it's kind of hard with work and stuff, you know, and it's such a small channel still that there's obviously no money or no, it's not even about money. It's just about like feedback and stuff. So you know, it's still kind of small. So I just have to basically force myself and do it. But I think there's a few people, there's some hardcore fans that kind of really enjoy this stuff. So I'm going to keep doing it for sure. Healdsburg is how it's pronounced. Apparently Laytonville, Eureka, Reading. Oh, I wish they had state borders here. There's Klamath Falls in, we're going up to Oregon, I guess now, and Medford, Oregon, and Ashland, Oregon. There is, so I know there's a Mount Shasta, but I wonder if there's a city named Shasta. I guess there is, yeah. So Portland, and is it called Beaver Creek? Beaver Falls? Beaverton? Yeah, Beaverton. Okay, good. Bend, Oregon. There's Corvallis, Oregon. There's Salem, Oregon. There's Eugene, Oregon. Eugene. Okay. Now Lincoln Beach. Okay, that was like a long shot, kind of, but I got it. Excuse me, I got it. So, Salem, Portland, Vancouver, Washington. I'm pretty sure there's a place called North Vancouver. Okay. Well, I got the Canada one. Okay. Yeah, we can just keep going up the coast here. So Seattle, Tacoma, Olympia, Port Angeles, Forks, site of the famous Twilight franchise. Port Angeles, well, there's Bellingham, and there's Everett, and there's Redmond, and Bothell, and Kirkland. And Kirkland, I think, is what the Kirkland Signature brand is named after at Costco. I don't know how many of my 4 current viewers are are American, but Olympia, Tacoma, so SeaTac is an actual city. And so Seattle. There's one between Bellingham and Everett that I'm missing. All right, what's it called? Spokane Valley. Might as well get some other Washington cities out there. Walla Walla sounds like an Australian city. I guess there's Walla Walla, Washington, and then there's Wagga Wagga. And so Kotoboto just gave me another city, Issaquah, which I actually have heard of, but because I wouldn't have thought of it on my own. I'm not gonna add it. But actually, now that I think about it, who gives a shit? So I'm just gonna add it. And so Seattle is another one of those kind of areas that I haven't really been in. Yeah, I've never been in the Pacific Northwest. Crazy enough. And so I don't really know too much about Seattle. Pasco, Kennewick, Walla Walla. Pullman, Washington, I know is where I think Washington State is located. And it's near Lewiston. Okay. Lewiston, Idaho. Moscow, Idaho. Okay, Pullman is near Moscow. Okay, Moscow is where forget if it's Idaho State or University of Idaho. So anyway, I'm trying to think of more cities in Washington State. But I think for now I'll just and there's definitely another one besides Port Angeles that's kind of like in this area that I'm just sort of blanking on right now, but that's fine. So we might as well go to Idaho. So we already got Nampa and Boise and Idaho Falls and Pocatello. These are like the potato regions. And by the way, YouTuber Vietnam, you sent me these two. I don't know if it's an emoji or if it's like a loading symbol, or if you're trying to tell me that the stream is the stream is like buffering or something. I don't know. So I'm not sure what that means in the chat, but what did I just do? Idaho Falls, Pocatello, Rexburg. What else is there in Idaho? Oh, there's Coeur d'Alene. Make sure I spell that right. Yes. And so you can kind of see the L shape of Idaho here. Yeah, oh yeah, Spokane Valley, Coeur d'Alene. So Idaho, so Nevada maybe, we can do Nevada, so Las Vegas. I started typing Los Angeles. Man, I'm wondering if I need a break or something. This is literally like a 2 or 3 hour thing for sure, this world map. And honestly, like, with how much talking I'm doing, it's like, this might be like a 5 hour thing. Well, actually, okay, we're an hour and a half into the stream. So, because the US is going to take forever, but I mean, we already did Africa and South America, and so I don't know. We'll see how long this takes. Okay, so what was I doing? I was doing Nevada, Reno, Carson City, Virginia City, and so, South Lake Tahoe. That's a city. I think it's in California, though. Yeah, it's in California. There's Elko and there's Ellie. No, Ellie, Nevada. And so if you take Route 50 from I guess it kind of starts in Reno or kind of south of Reno slightly, and then you pretty much just cross over here to Ellie, and it's It's really interesting. It's a really cool drive, I think, for those who haven't done it. Um, the loneliest road in America is what it's called, but it's really beautiful, very scenic. So Winnemucca, that's the other one I was thinking of. And oh yeah, okay, obviously the Vegas area, there's Henderson, there is Boulder City, there is Paradise, Paradise is as some people know, it's the location. When you think of the Vegas Strip and you think of that sort of literal strip of like colorful buildings at night, it's actually not in Las Vegas technically, but it's in this town that's called Paradise. So yeah, North Las Vegas. I'm not really sure what else there is, so we're gonna go into Arizona here. So we're gonna go Bullhead City and Lake Havasu City. These are all places that are sort of on the Colorado River. So Phoenix, Mesa, Chandler, Prescott. I guess Prescott. Yeah. Sorry, I meant Scottsdale. I was thinking of the Scott part. Yeah, Prescott is in Arizona, but it's not in the Phoenix metro area. Surprise! Phoenix, Glendale. There's a Glendale, Arizona, and then there's a Glendale, California, which gives me another one. There might even be a Glendale, Texas, I think. Nope. However, there is a Pasadena, Texas, which we may have already gotten, and I think there might be a Pasadena, Arizona. What am I thinking of Scottsdale? I don't know. There's some sort of interaction there. Okay, anyway, Tucson, Phoenix, Tucson, Flagstaff, so Prescott. Cities in Arizona outside of the Phoenix area. Okay. So kind of lost my train of thought there. So and I already got Yuma and I already got Nogales. Douglas, Arizona is a border crossing point. I got some other city named Douglas, which is on the Isle of Man. I did not know that existed. Okay. Well, hey, freebies are always nice. I mean, if we're looking for freebies, I mean, I could just start typing, I could just kind of start typing, like, random stuff, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe it'd be a fun sort of experiment, maybe not a live stream, but just like a video, where I just try to get as many cities as I can, or see how many I can get just typing completely random stuff, so Utah... it's actually Richfield, Utah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then there's St. George, Utah, Moab, Salt Lake City, Provo, Orem, and I don't know, Logan, Utah, Ogden, Utah, West Valley City, West Jordan. I haven't really been to the Salt Lake City area. Or no, okay, that's not true. I have been there, but I was like 5 years old or something, so I don't remember anything. Logan. I'm trying to remember if I'm kind of missing anything here. Richfield. I think there's a place called Delta in Utah. Um, yeah, so look, we're slowly making our way across the US here. So let's do New Mexico. So Albuquerque, Santa Fe. Oh, Santa Fe, by the way, I might have gotten in Argentina, right? Yes, okay, good. And the fact that I called that it was Argentina before I checked what it was means that it counts. Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Farmington, and Roswell. Yeah, the biggest Roswell is probably. Actually, don't know where. Oh yeah, Roswell, Georgia. Yeah, I've actually been there. Um, so we're kind of messing the state here, state order, but Las Cruces. So Los Alamos. What? What the hell is Los Alamos? What other Los Alamos is there? In Chile, okay. Los Alamos, New Mexico. 283 cities where? What is he talking about? I have 524. Where are we getting 283 from? All right. Are these old chats? YouTuber Vietnam says Tecate is near Tijuana, Mexico. Um, that's weird. Okay, so it looks like I'm getting. But okay, but Kotoboto said about the Costco thing. That was like a pretty timely response. So I don't know what's going on with the thing. So Beatrice Pie says, good video about the millionaire cities. Too bad that I didn't see the links to your channel on Twitter earlier. So thank you, Beatrice Pie. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. One thing I wanted to do was, and I hope, I don't know if you speak English, so I guess I'll say it in English and in Russian. So one thing I wanted to do was put Russian subtitles on the video about the millionaire cities because it's in English, but apparently some people in Russia were interested in it who may or may not have the best English. Так что, да, если вы, я не знаю, как бы знаете ли вы английский, но в принципе, если вы посмотрели видео про миллионники, то вы уже знаете английский, так что все нормально. Но просто я знаю, что есть многие в России, которые интересуются этим видео, но как бы у них, скажем, английский не на самом лучшем уровне, так что я хотел русские сделать субтитры. Так что посмотрим. Или вообще можно сделать просто видео на русском языке, но опять же это как бы меньше спроса, то есть это такая. Have you done Chetumal? So anyway, we'll see. Yeah. I mean, if my YouTube channel was bigger, like if this was actually something that I could dedicate much more time to, then I would do videos in Russian. I would do it in English, you know, and I'd just dedicate way more time to it. Yes, I did do Chetumal. Okay, so anyway, back to this. So I don't know if I really know that many more cities in New Mexico. So Farmington. I mean, Carlsbad, New Mexico. I kind of want to do Texas. All right. This is going to be interesting. So I'm going to go Alpine, Texas. Where's the other Alpine? Alpine, California. Which reminds me, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Solvang, California, which is a little tourist trap that's proud of its Danish heritage, even though I don't think there's any more Danish people left there. So guys, I'm gonna step away from the stream for like literally a minute because it's like extremely cold here for some reason in my house, and I have to turn up the heat. So I'm gonna be back in like a minute or two. Yeah, what it is I turned down the temperature in my apartment, and it's like 66 Fahrenheit, which is pretty normal for me typically, but I guess because I'm doing this stream and I'm sitting down for such a long time, usually I'm drinking tea or coffee or something to keep me warm, but yeah, so I don't know what YouTuber Vietnam is talking about unless he's like rewatching my video. So either he's like rewatching it and giving me suggestions now, or you're like, I don't know, your message is sent like an hour or two late. But anyway, we're gonna do Texas now. So okay, so Alpine, yeah, let's just do in no particular order whatsoever. Texas City, Galveston, Tyler, Texas, College Station, Beaumont, or Beaumont. Where did Laredo, Eagle Pass? Roma, Texas, Edinburgh, Texas, McAllen, Texas, Brownsville, Bar, Hidalgo, Port Aransas, Corpus Christi, Victoria, San Antonio, Austin, Round Rock, New Braunfels. We already did Dallas, Arlington, Texas, Waco, Killeen. Texas has a lot of like towns, like smaller towns. Or smaller cities, I should say. I mean, like, yeah, like Abilene and Amarillo and Lubbock and Wichita Falls and Denton, Texas, Tyler, or not Tyler, Denton, Dallas, there's Plano and Mesquite. And Plano, Mesquite. Dallas is another one of those places where I haven't been, and there's like so many suburbs, and I just don't know them. Um, I mean, as you can see, like having actually been to the San Francisco Bay Area several times, like I can name all these places, but Dallas, I don't know. Plano, Mesquite, Denton, Arlington, Fort Worth. How could I forget Fort Worth? Did I misspell it? Yeah. Sugarland and Texas City, and I'm closing my eyes, and what I see is pretty much like Google Maps, but it's very hazy. Odessa? That's right. There's a slightly bigger city called Odessa. Yeah, Odessa, Texas, and Midland, Texas. Nacogdoches. Nacogdoches. That is the Nacogdoches is the start of the Texas oil boom. It's where oil was discovered originally. Texarkana. Okay, eyes closed. So Killeen, Waco, Mineral, Texas, Mineral Wells. Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah. Mineral Wells. Um, how does it? So Fort Worth. Okay, so this is Fort Worth and this is Dallas, and then we have Waco, Killeen, Round Rock, and Austin. This is kind of like the highway that goes down. So how? There's definitely something more. Hmm. YouTuber Vietnam is back. He said he left for a bit, but like, can you explain, Mr. Vietnam? What are you? Did your messages about Zacatecas and Chetumal just send really late, or uh, did you rewatch older parts of the video, or what? Um, okay. Meanwhile, we're gonna move on to Louisiana. Metairie, Baton Rouge. uh, uh, I cannot spell today. Beatrice Пай, большое вам спасибо. All right. Shreveport. Uh, Lake Charles, Lafayette, Monroe, Louisiana. Okay. Mississippi. So Jackson, Mississippi. Um, Biloxi, Gulf, Port, Hattiesburg, Tupelo, Vicksburg. I think there's several, yeah, Greenville, Mississippi. Meridian. Keep going through Alabama. So Alabama has Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Birmingham, Alabama, not England. Montgomery. Where is there a larger Montgomery? What? What the hell is Sahiwal, Pakistan? What is that? I'm gonna have to look that up afterwards. I guess it presumably used to be called Montgomery. One of the things with the data set that my friend Ian used when making this website, it contains alternate spellings, but also some of the alternate spellings are historical names. So, for example, like if we go to Europe, right, and we start typing the German names of cities, you know, Katowice, then we actually get the cities, you know. So potentially politically incorrect, you know, Mamel for Klaipeda. Potentially politically incorrect for some people who live in these countries, but that's okay. I just think it's kind of funny. And so you type Montgomery and you get like some place in Pakistan. Anyway, Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Huntsville, Alabama, Mobile, Mobile. I'm blanking pretty badly on Auburn. Or blanking pretty badly on a lot of these. I mean, Birmingham, Montgomery. Oh, I never actually typed Montgomery. And Selma, Alabama. There's also Selma, North Carolina. All right, let's do Florida. So Pensacola, Tallahassee. Is Florabama a real? Okay, it's not. Is it maybe Florabama? No. Tallahassee, Pensacola, Century, Florida. Very strange town. One of the weirdest towns I've ever been to. It's like really, just like really poor, and when you go there, it feels like you're in Mexico or something, or Cuba. It's very weird. It's not weird like in and of itself. It's just weird that it's located in the United States. I mean, these are actually some of the poorest parts of America. Also, I'm sorry, I just killed whoever is using headphones. You know, this southern Alabama, North Florida, there's a lot of poverty there. So Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, St. Petersburg, Florida. Sarasota, Lakeland, Gainesville. Port St. Lucie, St. Augustine, and then there's Melbourne, Florida. I just had a new map idea because I remember there's Melbourne, Florida, and then there's Sydney. It'd be funny to make like a map of the U.S., but like all the cities in the U.S. that share their names with major Australian cities, or just any Australian cities for that matter. It'd be kind of fun. Okay, and then so Cape Canaveral, Melbourne, Cape Canaveral. Yeah, Vietnam, you've got legendary endurance. I mean, not everybody is able to. Not everybody is able, you know, to stay for that long. People usually come in and out. All right. So Port St. Lucie. Beach. Delray Beach. Boca Raton. Delia Beach. Okay, that's not an actual place. I think it's called North Hollywood, West Hollywood. I'm guessing that I got one in California. Yeah, Hollywood, Florida. Davie, okay, Miami, North Miami, South Miami, West Miami. I don't think there's an East Miami. There's a Miami Beach, yeah. Miami Beach, I don't know, Sunny Isles, is that an actual city? No. Probably part of Miami Beach. Miami Beach. Homestead, Florida. Home of the rednecks. Key West. Key Largo. I went to Miami recently, so I should remember more places there. Pompano Beach. The Port St. Lucie. And then, okay, so Venice, Florida. We're looking at the Fort Myers, Naples, Florida. And there's a bunch of suburbs near Orlando, which I cannot remember for the life of me. Lakeland. I think I already got that one. And actually, Lakeland is closer to, yeah, it's closer to Tampa. Winter Haven. Yeah. Huh. Oh, Panama City, Florida. There's that. And there's Destin. Very nice beaches. Actually, Pensacola has great beaches. The only problem is the town itself is very it's not very interesting. There's not really nothing like happening. So you kind of have to if you go there, you pretty much have to stay on the beach the entire time. Destin, Panama City, Tallahassee, Gainesville, Ocala. How come I can't how come I can't remember more? Hialeah. Yeah, okay. That's all right. We'll just keep going. Do some places in Georgia. So Atlanta, we already got Roswell, suburb of Atlanta, and then Sandy Springs, um, Augusta, Savannah, Macon, Columbus, Georgia, um, Americus. Americus, Georgia has a big chopstick factory, if I'm not mistaken, like Chinese chopsticks. There's there's Athens, Georgia, and I think there's also a Rome, Georgia. There's also a Corinth that I'm missing, not Corinth, Greece, Corinth, Mississippi. There's also might be a Corinth, Alabama as well. These people who settled here, they really enjoyed, their sort of legendary mythological cities there. Uh, so this is in Tennessee, I guess. We're slightly crossing the border here, Chattanooga. I'm just kind of doing it visually. Charleston, or just Hilton Head. Yeah. Greenville, South Carolina. Florence, South Carolina. Cheraw, South Carolina. Spartanburg. It's all about the Spartans. Clemson. Clemson is an interesting town. It is like a very classic college town. Like I feel like society has changed a bit in the U.S. in the last 20 years, and so I think a lot more kids have become like I don't know, less rowdy, less crazy. But Clemson is one of those places. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of others, but just in terms of places that I've been, and I didn't even visit the university. I was just passing through, but yeah, it's just a bunch of crazy kids running around. That's pretty much what Clemson is, at least in my experience. All right, we're gonna continue here. North Carolina, Charlotte, Wilmington. What are those beaches called? I can't remember. Not the Outer Banks. I'm talking about the I can't remember. Not Pawleys Island, though. It's actually right here. The thing that I'm trying to think of is right here. Oh well. Raleigh, Durham, Cary, Winston-Salem, Asheville, Greensboro, Greenville. Okay, I guess there's no Greensboro. There's Fayetteville. There's Fort Elizabeth or Elizabethtown, something like that. No. Elizabeth. Huh, okay, I could have sworn there was something like that. Anyway, Nag's Head, not Hilton Head, Kitty Hawk, Corolla, Duck, Hatteras. Where's the other Emporia? Kansas? Oh, actually, yeah, that's true. I did know that one. We haven't done Kansas yet, though. We're kind of doing a weird little random pattern. Emporia. So now we're getting into Virginia, which is the state where I mostly grew up. So it's going to be a wild ride, folks. And there's only one person watching, so I'm gonna talk less and do more, I think. Branch out a little bit. Okay, so we're doing Virginia. Let's see. Charlottesville. Oh, I misspelled it. Charlottesville, Stanton. I wonder if there's a population limit, because I just named two places that genuinely exist, Criders and Burketon, but the population of Burketon is like 100 people, so maybe they just don't include it by, automatically. So, so at the risk of like doxing myself, we're getting really into like the area, the Northern Virginia area where I sort of grew up. And so we're just going to get a lot of cities. and hopefully I can get through all of them. So Quantico is the FBI training ground, or it's also a Marine Corps base. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff everywhere. McLean is the CIA is based in Langley, so if you watch like TV shows and movies and stuff, they always talk about Langley. But Langley is it's not its own city. It's actually part of McLean. So like the postal address is in McLean, or maybe they have their own address. Maybe again, it's if there's like a threshold for this data set of if the official city of Langley, town of Langley, has maybe 100 people or something, then maybe it doesn't get included. So yeah, you can tell that I know pretty much every single city in my area. And so I'm sticking to Virginia. I haven't done Maryland or DC yet, and I think that's good. I just want to make sure Virginia is fully covered because I don't expect to go back there mentally. Um, but there's definitely there's tons of things that we're missing from Virginia. Just need to focus a little bit and try to remember. So okay, so let's see. So and I have to make sure I don't forget the other parts of Virginia as well. No, Roseville, Rose Gap. What am I thinking of? Oh well. That city that starts with the D that's on the state border. All right, well, we're not going to worry about that quite yet. So oh, yeah, oh, Dumfries, not Dumfries, Scotland, Dumfries, Virginia. Manassas Park. Just remembered a random city in California. Might as well type it in. Purcellville. Hmm. Winchester, Front Royal, Strasburg, um, Woodstock, Newmarket, Mount Jackson, Harris. So there's Luray. There is, I just want to squeeze like every last drop out of Northern Virginia, the Shenandoah Valley. So there's Stafford, Virginia. There's Aquia, Virginia. Aquia Pines. I don't know what the place is called. Okay. I guess not. Alexandria, Annandale, Falls Church, Arlington. Fort Belvoir, Mount Vernon. The other Mount Vernon. Okay, Virginia, 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 Virginia. So this one here is Stanton. And so we have Culpeper, Orange, Charlottesville, Warrenton. That's what I'm thinking of. No. What? What did I just do? Warrenton, South Africa. Okay, well. Nope. The town of Warrenton, Virginia. There's Luray, and there's, you go down, and there's Lynchburg and Madison. Madison Heights, Virginia. Right across from Lynchburg. All right. You know what I'm talking about? Danville. That's what I was thinking of. Danville, Virginia. And also Danville, North Carolina. Or is it Tennessee? Oh. Whoops. Danville, California. Actually, I know where that is. That's in the East Bay. There it is. Yep. So that one still counts. All right. Suffolk, Virginia. What other Suffolk is there? I mean, there's Suffolk, there's the region, but it's not a city. I mean, the region in the UK, excuse me. Chincoteague, Berlin, Maryland, Salisbury, Maryland, Oxford, Maryland, Cambridge, Maryland. They really like their English. Well, I mean, it was an area of English settlement, so there's a lot of English names. There's Ocean City, New Jersey, and there's also Ocean. I accidentally said Ocean Shitty, but that actually is pretty accurate. Ocean City, Maryland. Rehoboth Beach. Bethany Beach. This is Delaware now. Dover, Delaware. Wilmington, Delaware. Newcastle, Delaware. Okay, so Washington, D.C. I wonder if they count like Georgetown. Well, we already tried Georgetown. Yeah, they probably won't count it. I think in an earlier version of the quiz, well, let's see. Georgetown, D.C. Nope, doesn't count. Okay. In an earlier version of the quiz, Georgetown, which is, it used to be a separate city, but now it's, for the last 100 or 200 years, it's been a neighborhood of Washington, D.C., and it's, it accidentally counted as a separate city in some previous versions of the quiz, but anyways. All right, here we go. Potomac, Maryland. Bethesda, Chevy Chase. Silver Springs. Or Silver Spring. Yeah, there we go. Park, Tacoma Park. Louisville. Clarksburg, yeah. Cumberland is a really interesting town. It's like it feels like it's frozen in like 1890. It's very cool. Okay, Potomac, Wheaton, Kensington. I mean, these are all just suburbs of Washington, D.C. Or New. I forget. Anyway, College Park. Yeah, so focusing again. And I'm not familiar with Prince George's County, obviously, nearly as much. It's just kind of on the opposite side of DC, and so I never really go there. The parts of it, well, not so much the county, but more so the more so like DC, Anacostia. For a long time that was considered kind of a rough neighborhood, not really a place that you want to be. So it's and it still is to some extent. Anyway, not a place that I'm extremely familiar with, so that's why you see this sort of kind of blank spot on the map here. Laurel, okay, Annapolis. So Baltimore, look at city. Towson. Yeah. What? Yeah, there we go. Well, okay, because I have actually passed through here several times, so maybe I actually saw that somewhere, but um, and Baltimore is another place that I'm not super duper familiar with, despite it being relatively close to DC. It's about an hour from DC. Annapolis deal. No, Glen. What am I thinking of? I don't remember. Okay, continuing. So I guess we're entering Pennsylvania now. So we have Philadelphia. Who's saying Edmonton? What are you talking about, Edmonton? Edmonton, Alberta? I wonder if Bryn Mawr is its own city or town or whatever. Oh, in the UK. Interesting. Well, yeah, Pennsylvania as well. King of Prussia, everybody's favorite town name. Harrisburg, not to be confused with Harrisonburg. We're going into sort of the other parts of Pennsylvania here. What was that? Oh, that was the Charlotte, that's kind of an accident. What's the name of that? It's like a brand of milk. It's like a valley in Pennsylvania. Lehigh Valley. Or Lehigh. I keep getting these accidental cities. Okay, whatever. Iowa. Maybe I should just delete them. Because what it does is it affects the stats, you know? So, but on the other hand, I've already gotten so many accidental ones that it's kind of pointless to try to delete them. We'll see. We can clean up the stats later if we want. Okay. Like how there's a city just called Brick. Edison, Elizabeth, Birthday Amboy, Hoboken, New York. Yeah. North Jersey. What am I? Bergen, North Bergen. It's like Bergen County. Nyack. Yeah, I knew there was in Orangeburg, South Carolina, but there's also one in New York. Is it called North Rockland? West Rockland? I swear there's like a city in New York, the state of New York somewhere. Okay. I'm what I was doing was I was spacing out, trying to remember details about northern New Jersey. Try to get some more cities. because at this point I've been there many times. But it's all just kind of one huge suburb to me. I don't really remember any of the city or town names. So, City of New York. Corning, Ithaca. I love upstate New York. Okay, what's the other Jonestown? Jonestown, Texas. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of the one in Pennsylvania. Some event, there was like a flood or something. Herkimer, Utica, Syracuse. There's a Watertown, Mass. Oh, it's actually quite significant. Okay, interesting. I wonder where is this a city? It is. Okay. And so this is Poughkeepsie, and we're trying to so Albany, Troy, and Schenectady. I can't believe I spelled that right. Rock Rich. There's a place south of Utica. There is a place called Richland Springs in Texas. I gotta delete that. I don't even want that. Okay. It's not Sydney. What is it called then? Gosh, I don't know. Just the United States is already taking like an entire hour. I think I'm going to cut this stream off at the 3-hour mark, so in about half an hour, and I'll pick it up later. So I'll save this game, and then I will, yeah, just pick it up later. So now the problem is I don't know that many places on Long Island, which is or Long Island, as you're supposed to say. Unfortunately, I mean I haven't spent all that much time there. I mean I know there's like Seacliff, and there's Long Island City. Oh, yeah, that's part of New York, actually. Ah, shit. There's East Hampton. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know. And there's all these like big suburbs in Long Island next to Queens that I just forget the names of. Stony Brook. What's the other one? Oh man. I can't stop thinking of the name Binghamton for some reason. No, there's a oh, excuse me. There's like a oh man, this is embarrassing. It's Long Island, come on. Brooklyn, and then there's Queens, and then what comes next? Nobody knows. So yeah, I haven't spent too much time on that side of the just on Long Island in general. To be honest, I've spent more time in New Jersey. Um, so okay, so let's get back on track here. So I don't want to rush myself or anything, but we got to get back on track. So Nyack. All right, let's just move on then, I suppose. Greenwich, Connecticut, Stamford, New Haven, Hartford, New London, Mystic, Waterbury. What else is there in Connecticut? There's not a lot in Connecticut, especially not a lot that I know. East Hampton shouldn't count. Uh, so Rhode Island is Providence, East Providence, Warwick, Norwich. Oh, sorry, North. I think it's Norfolk, Rhode Island. North. No, okay. Hello to Massa Photonica. Williamstown, Massachusetts. Are you saying there's no place called Amherst? And is Kyaikami really formally called Amherst? Okay, there is Amherst. Okay, good. Um, Worcester, Mass. There's a lot of repeats here with English names. Uh, so I don't know if okay, so Nantucket is actually like a town technically. That's interesting. So that means Martha's Vineyard might also be. I can't spell. Nope, I suppose not. So we're gonna just go straight to New Bedford and Fall River and Canton. Well, Canton is Guangzhou. No, no, no. We're talking about Canton, Mass. And so, Canton, Mass. I suck at Massachusetts cities. Newton, Cambridge. There's Gloucester, which is like one of those cute little port towns, but there's a few others. Is Hyannisport in what? I must be misspelling it or something. I don't know. Um, Peabody. Nashua, we're just gonna keep going. Keep going. Okay, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Portland, Maine. And I think there's a South Portland or something. Lewiston, Maine. Did I already get that by accident? Oh, I did. Okay. Bowdoin is a town in Maine. Brunswick is a city in Germany, but it's also a town in Maine. Kennebunkport. Bangor is another. With New England, you just keep accidentally typing in English city names. Augusta, Bangor, Millinocket, Caribou. So, what's the, there's a famous island that has the highest point on the East Coast. The earliest sunset in America. What is it? I literally went there. It's called Mount Carmel, I think, but I forget what the Mount Desert Island. Yeah, but I forget what the port is called. I don't know. Did I accidentally get a Mount Carmel? Oh, in Illinois. Actually, that kind of makes sense. Oh, never mind. That's not what I thought it would be. Okay. Yeah. Hebron. Not to be confused with Israel. Or I guess Palestine, actually. Where's the other Oswego's in Wisconsin, or where is it? Oh yeah, okay, Illinois. I knew it was because when you're driving up to Madison, it's like along the path. Yeah, okay, so Maine, so Woonsocket. North, okay, yeah, whatever. What's that place called where all of like the servers are for the high frequency trading right across the river from New York? Starts with an S. Secaucus. Piscataway. I could probably get, here and there, get some more little tidbits. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot about Vermont here. Burlington. Okay, Burlington, Vermont. No. Was it south? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a Middlebury, Connecticut. There's also a Danbury, Connecticut. There's also, what are the other Vermont places? What did I have so far? Clarendon, Vermont. That was an accident. Middlebury, Burlington. I'm not too sure, unfortunately. I don't know too much about Vermont. Oh yeah, there's Concord, Massachusetts, and there's also Concord, New Hampshire. I think there's also a Concord, Maine. No. No such luck. Okay, we're going over to, I suppose, Ohio and West Virginia. So, Charleston, West Virginia. Huntsville, there's a lot of Huntsvilles. Or, exactly. Um, um, Morgantown. Why did I start the video on the Wordle game? Well, I tweeted a link to this live stream, and I thought that maybe some more people would join. And so, while before I started the stream, but before anyone joined, after I started the stream, but before anybody joined, I was just playing the Wordle game. But it turned out to be a confusing website. Couldn't figure out how to use it, so that turned out not to be as fun as I thought. Anyway, besides Morgantown and Charlestown and uh, Beckley, what other West Virginia places do I know? I've been to West Virginia a lot, but I haven't been to any towns in West Virginia too many times. There's Parkersburg. There is oh, I guess that doesn't work. Bottom, Ohio. Yeah, I don't even remember the names of the towns where I would stop and we would, drive through them and stuff on the way to, because West Virginia is very mountainous. There's a lot of camping and hiking and stuff that you can do here, but I cannot remember the names of those towns, unfortunately. Yeah, I just can't. So we're gonna go on to Ohio. Not Allentown, Youngstown. Akron. Is Youngstown really? Oh, I didn't know it was there. Okay. Mansfield, Lima. Chillicothe. Toledo. Toledo, Ohio is still bigger than Toledo, Spain somehow. So, despite the fact that I'm actually getting a little bit more viewers than before, I'm gonna have to end the video soon just because, it's been 3 hours and I'm not a professional streamer, so I can't do this. So, we accidentally meandered into Michigan here. Ann Arbor. Kalamazoo. Getting into Canada just a tiny bit. Looks like provincial abbreviations don't work. So yeah, we're just getting into some of these Canadian cities here. And no, that's not a typo. It is St. Catharines for some strange reason. I keep typing CA for Canada. Stupid. I think I'm accidentally typing neighborhoods of Toronto. What did they? Oh, Kitchener used to be named New Berlin, but they renamed it during World War One. Oshawa. We got Oshawa here. Oshawa. Um, I'm missing quite a few. A lot of crazy stuff happening in Ottawa recently. Wait, that's not where. Oh, that is where Ottawa is. I guess it's just the map projection is kind of distorted. So getting into Quebec here. What am I doing wrong here? Saint Jean de Richelieu. Huh, okay. I do not know. There is a town called Asbestos in Quebec, which used to be an asbestos mine. I think it might actually still be for some reason. Oh no, Anticosti is the name of the island. Charlotte Amalie is the somewhere in the Caribbean. I just remembered because of Charlottetown. Okay, so there's St. John. I think we already got St. John's. Did we? So there's St. John's, and then there's. Oh, we already got St. John. Okay, good. Okay, Calais. Fredericton, Moncton. So Edmondson. Yeah, Rimouski. Uh, Rivière du Loup. So River of the Wolf. Wolf River. Got 2 and 1 here. Border city pair. Gosh, I really should know more like Toronto area suburbs, but just can't remember. Trying to remember cities in Michigan. Flint. Lansing is the capital of the state. Oak. What's the name of the city near Detroit? Something Royal Oak. Okay. Trying to remember if there's any obvious ones that I'm missing in Montreal and well, in the Montreal area, I suppose. Oops. Yeah, we got Happy Valley Goose Bay here in in Labrador. St. John's. I don't think I know any other cities on Newfoundland besides St. John's. Iqaluit. Got some of those extreme north cities there in those islands. Or Churchill, is it just called Churchill? No. Canada. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. And then there's Thunder Bay here in deep Ontario. Winnipeg. Regina. Regina. He said Regina. Saskatoon. Red Deer. Hey, Eric Calkins, guess what? I get to actually type in Edmonton, Alberta. And of course, Calgary. Medicine Hat, I always thought that was my favorite. Lewis, is there a place called Lewisham? Or, well, there's one in London. I mean, Lewisham, Tasmania, Australia. That's not going to count. It's been 3 hours, and I said I would end the stream, but I don't know. I'm kind of on a roll here. Maybe I'll finish Canada or something. Or, I mean, at this point, I'm kind of, I just kind of have this giant hole in the middle of the United States. No, I mean, look, I mean, I think I'm going to, here, let's look at it like this, just to marvel a little bit. Wait a minute, I got St. Petersburg, Russia. Did I get St. Petersburg, Florida? Okay. Pretty cool. We're getting there. We're at 1,033 cities, and I wonder if I can get 1,000 more. I really do. And I bet, maybe 50 of these cities are, like, probably by accident or something. Charlottesville, Virginia, or Pennsylvania is a mistake. But the rest of these I genuinely knew. Some of the rarest cities. Dulles, Virginia. Well, there's an airport there, so it's pretty well known. El Sobrante is a place in the Bay Area where I've been. This was an accident. Mansoura, Deal, Mount Jackson. So actually, rarest cities kind of exposes some interesting personal anecdotes. Joppatown is it's kind of a joke in the Russian community because Zhopa means ass, and so it's like ass town. So it's hard to forget that one. Bani Walid, there was a battle there during the Libyan civil war, and yeah, I don't know, that one just for some reason my brain seemed to hold on to that. Madison Heights, Virginia, I only remember that because there was Madison Heights, Michigan, where I stayed, and it turned out there was a similarly named place in Virginia near Lynchburg. Yeah, Boyne Falls, Lincoln Beach, Seacliff, Northam, UK, that was an accident. El Cerrito, Colombia, another accident. Yeah, so, a lot of these things are, these rare ones are places where sort of I've been or whatever, and it's associated with that. Yeah, USA obviously is going to be by far my biggest one, just because I know so many random small little cities. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue this later, at a later time. Again, I apologize, I just hit the microphone. So for those that did tune in, thank you for that. And yeah, I guess we'll split it into 2 parts. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. And I was gonna say I'm not sure when exactly I'll be doing the second part of this video because I'm not sure when I'll have 3 hours to spare. But it might be later this week or it might be next week. So what I will do is I will post it on Twitter as well. All right. So thanks for watching again, and whenever it happens, do tune in next time. We will see how many cities I can get.